I got an offer from Doki Doki Corp, one of the biggest names in the food industry. Need some advice?
You should join our company. Wait, I want you to join my company too.
I wonder how everyone's doing. My name is Keiichi Sato. I'm currently job hunting, and today I came to this reunion to take a break.
Keiichi!
Oh, Keiichi. Yuto. Hey man, you sure it's okay for you to be here at the reunion? You know Serina's already married, right? Oh, you didn't know? Man, that must hurt. He's still stuck in that high school mindset. Maybe I shouldn't have come. Oh yeah, I heard you're still job hunting. Yeah, that's right. I've got interviews lined up at 2 major companies next week. I already got a job offer from Doki Doki Corp, one of the biggest names in the food industry. Need some advice? I'll give you a deal. Just $50. I mean, even the VP's got his eye on me. You got any certifications? I've passed the OSSDB Gold exam. Huh? What the heck is that?
OSSDB Gold. No way. You should join our company. Wait, I want you to join my company too.
Huh? What's up with you two?
Don't you get it? Do you have any idea how valuable his certification is? And you call yourself a future Doki Doki Corp employee?
Hey, come on. How would I know? I'm in the PR and planning department. Yui, do you get this?
Of course! I get it too.
Nagisa, are you getting this too?
Many people who pass the OSSDB Gold exam specialize in system development that utilizes data effectively. For example, if he were to join the team at Waku Waku Foods, he wouldn't simply examine the age, gender, and jobs of the customers who buy our products. He'd also look into which products do well at different times of the day, on various days of the week, and how the weather affects sales. On top of that, he'd improve how inventory is managed, streamline ordering, and boost overall efficiency in operations.
Hold on. Is that certification really that impressive?
We in the sales department don't just go around blindly pitching. We rely on the data's team support to make our sales more effective. Exactly! Thanks to that, we rarely get turned down. And most importantly, our sales are consistently strong. But no one in our data team has passed the OSSDB Gold exam. That makes me curious about how skilled you really are.
Thanks, you two, but I only just passed the exam. I don't have any real-world experience yet.
Seriously? You don't even know how valuable this certification is. That's not a great sign, Yuto. I'm shocked that someone who scored a job at the fancy Doki Doki Corp doesn't know that. Keiichi, don't you think you could get a job offer from Doki Doki Corp too?
Well, actually, they already sent me a rejection notice. Oh, so that's how it is. Then I guess you're not that.
So that just means Doki Doki Corp already has enough certified engineers? I've heard that having too many can actually cause problems. Systems get too complex, and it just ends up confusing the workplace. All right, that's it. We need to bring you on board, Keiichi. Have you received any offers so far?
No, not yet.
Then come to Waku Waku Foods. No, come to Days Corp instead.
Why are you all so desperate?
At our company, we have engineers with the same certification, and others with even more advanced qualifications. I really think it'd be an amazing learning environment for you.
I see. That does sound really great. But would they even hire someone like me?
Of course. Worst case, I'll personally convince HR.
Wow, Nagisa. You really care about Keiichi that much.
All right, Nagisa. If you're really set on this, I guess I'll take a step back. You sure? Yeah, for your sake, I'll let you have this one. You want to make up for your past regrets from high school, right? Hey, this is completely different from that.
Regrets?
You have to take the interview. Days Core isn't as big as Doki Doki, but our growth rate is way higher.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Nagisa. This feels kinda weird. Well, whatever. My company is bigger, and the VP's got my back. In a year, they will wake up and see the truth. And so, thanks to Nagisa's recommendation, I took the interview at Days Corp and successfully received an offer. 6 months later. Meanwhile, Yuto, who joined Doki Doki Corp.
I don't think we can approve this project as it is, Yuto.
Really? Noah?
Yeah, you do understand that our company doesn't just operate independent stores, but also expands into hotels, right?
Of course, absolutely.
Your idea feels a bit cheap, or rather, too focused on the average consumer. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but it doesn't really have that Doki Doki Core feel, you know? I think you should take a proper look at the customer surveys.
The surveys? Oh, right. There were hundreds of them.
Yeah, everyone here goes through them carefully, one by one. You should start there too, Yuto.
Got it. Huh. This was totally out of date. Wait, if Keiichi's around, is he going to deal with this?
Oh, right. Next month, there's going to be a joint party with multiple rival companies.
Meanwhile, at Days Corp, where I had started working,
Wow, there's so much data here.
I worked hard while learning from my colleagues.
It was already impressive before, but now it feels like...
Keiichi not only has a strong technical background, but he also understands business perspectives. Thanks to that, he's been able to provide even more useful data for the sales team.
I see. That's really incredible, Keiichi.
Oh no, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, right. Next month, there's going to be a big joint party with multiple companies. It's a great opportunity to land some new deals. Would you be willing to support me as part of the data team?
It'd be a great experience for you. Go for it. If it's okay for you guys, I'd love to. Oh, but next month, that's the rainy season, right? I better not forget my umbrella.
Speaking of umbrellas, I never returned yours, did I?
Wait, which umbrella are you talking about?
The one I borrowed from you in our second year of high school? I was going to return it on the day of the class shuffle, but that day...
Oh, right. That was the day I got dumped by Serena, and ended up being branded as the guy who never got over it.
I always thought you were still hung up on her. But if I'd known you weren't, then maybe...
What do you mean?
Sorry. I'm getting a call from a client. I'm counting on you next month.
And 1 month later... Ah.
Oh my.
Yo, Keiichi, you're here too? Did you come to see Mr. Komaki?
Yuto, you should be using polite language. Oh no, we were actually classmates in high school. Oh, wait, really?
It's been a while, Nagisa.
It's been a while, Mr. Komaki. Actually, we also have something we'd like to present to Suga Suga Hotel.
Oh, we're always happy to hear from any company about that. Well, I already gave them an amazing presentation.
This isn't about winning or losing. We'd like to propose opening a branch in the third Suga Suga Hotel.
The third? That's the same location we just pitched to.
Here's our proposal. This document includes a data-driven projection of the hotel's customer demographics and what kind of menu would be most suitable for them.
Huh, we've done that too. See? Your data team's nothing special.
Are you sure you've really done it properly? Our data categorizes hotel guests into affluent clients, business travelers, tourists, and even short-term versus long-term stays. Based on that, we curated a diverse range of menu options.
There's no way preferences can vary that much.
Oh, but they do. Take business travelers, for instance. They might host meetings with clients at the hotel, So we've ensured the menu pairs well with premium wines. Not only that, we've also analyzed the location of the third Sugasugu Hotel and the surrounding restaurants to determine the most common type of guests. Based on that data, we've outlined the necessary quantity of dishes, types of ingredients, and even the estimated budget and scale required for Days Core restaurant launch.
That's incredible.
Of course, this is based on projected data, but if we finalize a contract, the more information you provide us, the more detailed and refined our analysis will be.
To be honest, I'd heard the rumors, but I didn't realize Days Corp's data team was this good. Doki Doki Corp's presentation wasn't bad, but it mostly relied on the instincts of the sales and planning departments. Personally, I prefer proposals backed by solid data. That's why I find Days Corp's approach incredibly compelling.
I'm glad to hear that. Keiichi, I always believed you'd nail it. Oh, just so you know, the one who took care of most of the data for the proposal is Keiichi Sato, who's right here beside me. He's new, but he's already a vital part of our team.
Keiichi Sato, huh? I'll remember both your name and face. Looks like we'll be working together for a long time. Nagisa, Mr. Komaki, thank you so much. Maybe Doki Doki Corp should consider hiring more employees with data expertise like him.
We are actively looking, but other companies keep snatching them up first. We've even encouraged our employees to refer any qualified candidates they know, but... Oh my! That's odd. Yuto, weren't you already aware that Keiichi has an OSSDB certification? And not only that, but you didn't even seem to recognize the value of that qualification. Yui, you were here too? Yep. Oh wait, Yuto, is that true?
Well...
Yuto didn't even understand the importance of the certification. And yet he was bragging about getting an offer from Doki Doki Core at the reunion. Wait, you did that? Our company needs a strong data team more than anything.
But Keiichi said he got a rejection notice from Doki Doki Corp. That made me think he wasn't someone we needed.
Really? Is that true? Why did he get rejected? Now that I think about it, at the time of the first interview stage, we had multiple certified applicants, so we didn't prioritize Keiichi. But after sending out offers, a bunch of them suddenly declined.
Well, I didn't know that. That's not my fault.
Maybe at the reunion it wasn't your responsibility. But just now, when we approached Mr. Komaki to give our presentation, you laughed and said, "Ha! Data teams aren't that impressive." Even though your own company recognizes the value of data teams and is actively recruiting for one. You never bothered to learn anything since the reunion, and you treated Keiichi like a joke. Those are the facts. I understand the situation now. Days Core, I sincerely apologize for my staff's disrespectful remark towards your data team. And Yuto, this just proves how little consideration you have, not only for other departments, but for other people as well.
I'm sorry. I got carried away. It was just a joke.
This is not something that can just be brushed off as a joke. Once we return to the office, we'll have a serious discussion. You'd better be prepared.
Wait, no. And so, we continued our presentation to Mr. Komaki, and successfully secured the project. Meanwhile, Yuto underwent strict guidance. Worried that his evaluation would plummet at this rate, he started reaching out to every former classmate and acquaintance he could. 6 months later.
Yuto, it's no surprise that with someone as talented as you leading the way, your team is absolutely crushing it.
I appreciate it.
Noah, you should learn to trust Yuto a little more.
Yes, sir.
Our job is to develop systems and compile the extracted data. But Yuto keeps asking us for highly business-oriented data, like predictions on which products will sell well based on the data.
Isn't it still too early for that kind of analysis?
Then I understand. As the data team compiles reports, you should also take the opportunity to learn about our product strengths.
Awesome directives, Yuto. You never fail to impress me as my junior.
But that's not something that falls under the data team's responsibilities.
Yuto channeled his secret intentions into energy, and really threw himself into his job.
What exactly is going on here?
What do you mean, what's going on?
We've had multiple meetings about this collaboration product between Doki Doki Core and our company. But what we're looking at is completely different from everything we discussed.
Yes. Based on the calculations derived from our data, we realized the original plan wouldn't sell. So, we revised the proposal ourselves. What is this?
I warned him multiple times, but he refused to listen. No, you're still way too soft on your juniors. Though I suppose that's one of your better qualities.
What do you mean by that?
This product isn't meant to be an all-out blockbuster.
And by that, you mean?
The plan was to release this as a first edition, then gradually improve it through updates. With the proposal you've submitted, Yuto, there's no room for further refinement. To put it bluntly, it's just another safe, generic, and uninspired product with predictable sales.
What? But everything was derived from the data. We analyzed the target customers, factored in store trends, and...
Isn't that just copying Keiichi's approach?
That's...
Take a look at this. This is an old project proposal that Days Corp provided us. If you review it carefully, you'll see that it doesn't just rely on data. It also incorporates ideas from previous discussions.
But I didn't completely ignore everything.
Since Keiichi joined Days Core, our reports have included projections for future growth risk assessments and areas with potential for expansion. But Yuto, your reports are just filled with your own thoughts and data, without any real depth.
No, that's not true. The true purpose of data-driven product development is to use data to validate ideas that have been carefully discussed and refined through multiple planning meetings. Yuto, your proposal shows no sign of considering various ideas before reaching a conclusion. In the end, you've only used data as a way to justify your own ideas, instead of testing different possibilities. Ugh.
Data isn't supposed to give you the answer. It's just a tool to support decision-making. It seems you've misunderstood that fundamental point.
Then I'll hire more engineers and create a flawless report that incorporates multiple perspectives and is business-oriented. Before increasing the number of engineers, shouldn't you first increase the variety of ideas and perspectives being considered? Are you really okay with this, Noah?
I've given up, honestly. The higher-ups seem to really trust Yuto. They're basically letting him do whatever he wants. You must have a lot on your plate, too. Yeah, I do.
And so, Yuto proceeded to expand the engineering team. But... how's it looking? Have we gathered good data? Well, actually, the engineers are fighting with each other. Huh? They can't agree on which information to prioritize, and the conflict just won't settle down. Because of that, we are also experiencing system errors. Got it. I'll talk to them and sort out the conflict. Just focus on fixing the errors. We can't. What? At this point, the errors are too complex for anyone here to fix. No way. Then call the contractor. But the repair process dragged on, leading to massive financial losses. On top of that, the cost of repairs skyrocketed, and sensitive data was leaked. Ironically, during the time when the system was down, both the planning meetings and sales operations ran more smoothly than ever without it.
Yuto, this time, I really can't cover for you. No way. You took full control of this project and ignored all the warnings, didn't you?
Ugh. Excuse me, the system repairs are complete.
Appreciate your hard work. I apologize for having to let a competing company take care of this. Fixing such a complex error was probably impossible for anyone except Keiichi's team. Helping each other out in tough times, that's just how it is.
Yuto, before trusting data, maybe start by trusting people first.
Alright, let's go, Keiichi. Want to grab some pasta on the way home?
Sounds good. After that, Yuto was forced to personally cover certain expenses that weren't covered under company policy. He was also fired. Since then, he's been stuck in grueling labor just to pay off his debts. Meanwhile...
Hey, Keiichi. I'm returning this to you.
This umbrella...
I was planning to return it that day and share my real feelings about you.
Nagisa...
Keiichi, will you go out with me?
I'd love to. Thanks for watching until the end.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.